Okay, I think I'm recording. Hi guys, Plasticon here. Going to be doing a bit of a video talking about the War Within situation and things dealing with the anniversary event. Honestly, I'm one of the guys that don't actually have the expansion for War Within. I know, shocking. Not everybody goes for the expansions the second they launch. Some of us can't afford that. I happen to be one of them. So they have gatekeeped everything, it seems. It turns out I was only able to do the beginning quest things that they had in the anniversary zone, and apparently they have added, and we're going to find out how much they've added to this. If you only have Dragonflight, if you don't have the rest of them, we're going to see exactly how many quests can I do, considering I don't have the expansion, so I don't get those extra dailies that are out there in whatever dwarf land it is that you want to call it. So I'm going to run around here and see what quests they have actually given us, because apparently they've increased the bronze little token things, which happens to be these little things here called bronze celebration tokens, as you can see down here in the far corner. These are what you need. I currently only have 28 because I was only able to do everything up till now. I did skip out yesterday because yesterday I was very frustrated with this whole anniversary event. So let's see what they've actually done for this week, just for me to do this, because this is on refresh day. So let's see what quests they've given me. Okay, I've got my normal quests here, it seems.
Choose wisely.
Welcome to Bronze Celebration. Participate in activities. This is the same one we've been getting on a daily basis. This is the daily quest. And it gives me 3 tokens. That's it. Like, and literally this is the only one.
Remember the sun well.
Like I said, I just picked it up. And we're going to see what other ones they've added. If you notice, this is time walking dungeon stuff here. So this doesn't give you any of those tokens. This only gives you time walking tokens, so it's pointless for those that are trying to get. Like I said, I'm a hunter. I've been playing this game since it launched, guys. Like literally since alpha, beta, 2003, 2004-ish. Been playing it since then. This has got to be the worst thing I've ever seen that they've done, because gatekeeping is the worst thing you want to do to your entire community, considering it's a it's supposed to be a celebration for 20 years of Warcraft, and technically it goes more to the 30-year mark because of the original games coming out. But let's see. This right here is the vendor, and it takes 60 of these little tokens here to get your gear. The little thing you're hearing right now is the mount competition thing, but these things supposed to award you a lot of tokens. Well, like I said, this is the beginning of the week, and it looks like the only ones I'm getting are the repeat stuff that they're going to give us for a weekly thing.
Best mind your manners in the presence of a queen.
Yep. Blackrock Depths only gives me another 3, so that's going to make it 6. Keep in mind, you have to have 60 of these things to get one set of the armor. Once you get the 60, once you get that armor, that's great. But you have to get 100 of these for the cost of those armor pieces to go down. And it's not easy to do.
It's like meeting again for the first time.
And here we are again, another only 3 for Chromie.
Till next time.
This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Because if you're playing this game as much as I have and you don't have the expansion, this is what you're stuck with. and it's not cool. Okay, the originals, only 3 again. And by the way, this is another big, huge rant I've got. I've got 3 of these things. And these are Bronze Celebration caches for, you know, upgrade gear, whatever it is. But you had to be level 80 to even open it. If you don't have the expansion, why am I even getting awarded this? This is like an insult to people that don't have the expansion. This is to, you know, push people into the fact that they think, oh, well, I'm never going to be able to get any of this stuff because of this whole situation here. And this is the thing that really kind of irks me about this whole situation. I've literally picked up all those quests except for the daily quest over here where I talked to this person here. And all this is going to do is give me gold and Time War badges. Time War badges are cool for only Time War things. This has nothing to do with the celebration. Everything that's in the celebration area is kind of, you queue for it, you run around and kill the creatures outside, whatever. But none of these are awarding us anything yet. So now this is a new one. This literally popped up today. This was not a something that came up before, but
You are welcome here.
this is the, I would say it's the Secrets of Azeroth approach of doing things, where they release a weekly quest each week to try to give you more. But this is pointless for somebody that doesn't have the expansion. See, this right here just wants me to find this person here to do this quest. Just to turn this in, just to get 2 gold.
Always glad to help.
Great. Okay, cool. Still, but this is the thing. I'm only going to get a total today. Just being, you know, playing the game today, I'll only get 3. If I did the PvP thing, by the way, gives me only another 3. That's 6. 7, 8, 9.
Hail, honored guests and children
10,
of
11,
any age.
12.
A story awaits
That's just
at
for
the
one day.
storyteller's stage.
But this is the
So
thing.
stop what you're
The
doing
only
and
quest that's
I'll
going to be
grateful
repeatable
to hear Lore Walker
will be the one you
Joe
get from her,
speak
and I'll only
as
give you 3 a day. And if you're a if you're a player like I am, where you don't have the expansion, you're screwed. Because the patch is only really giving people that have the expansion an advantage. And that's not cool to anybody that's been playing the game forever. There's some people that's played this game just on the trials. Never once ever raided. They just play the game just occasionally. They don't have all the time in the world to play it. They just do it, just kind of get in there, and maybe they have a few friends of theirs that plays, but you know, they don't want to pay for the game. And this gatekeeping is horrible. This is not good for the community. This is going to kill the community. This is how you kill your business. You don't tell somebody, oh, well, we're going to do this great event and have all these new shinies, but you can't get any of the shinies unless you have the expansion, which is absolutely ridiculous. I know this is a bit of a rant video, but to be honest, this is something that needs highly addressed. I'm not the only one that's upset about this. There are a lot of people in the forums and such that's been saying stuff. I've watched so many different videos talking about this, and it's absolutely ridiculous. So, Blizzard, you guys need to get your crap together. If you guys really care about the community and care about what's going on, you'll fix this problem. And this isn't the only problem that's come up. We had a problem in the past dealing with guild banks. Luckily, me and my other half were only 2 in the one bank, or the only 2 people in our guild. And we we're lucky enough not to have anything happen to our stuff. But those people that have, it's absolutely disgusting that they haven't done anything to even address it, to fix it. There's people that kept letters from people that don't even play the game anymore, people that might have passed away. I actually have a person on my friends list that passed away many, many years ago. She's still on my friends list. I won't ever unfriend her. I don't have anything from her besides items I had her enchant, which don't even show you who enchanted them anymore, which is sad. And prestige is the deal. Like, if you're going to create something and have people into this for nostalgia, this is not nostalgia. This is gatekeeping. This is pushing endgame. This is making people feel like, oh, well, if I don't play, then I guess I don't get it. And it's not cool. It's really not cool. I'm not a huge advocate for, huge petitions and stuff like that. But I personally think this highly needs to be addressed. This is not a good way to handle business. This is horrible. And I'm not for this. There's a lot of players out there that have done the same thing I have. And, they do this. They exit the game. Why do they exit the game? Because what's the point? What's the point in playing when you can only get 3 tokens a day, and they're going to bump it 400% for dailies that are only over in the new Dragonflight areas? Like, that's just not right. You don't do that to your player base. Especially since you've been struggling so much from Shadowlands. Shadowlands was a horrible expansion. Dragonflight was cool, but it didn't really do a whole lot for anybody. And I don't know, it's one of those things I'm just not into. And it seems like my computer here decided to do something silly. But anyway, it's bad. It's really, really bad. I don't understand why they find the need to gatekeep things. I understand when you have people blowing through like content because they do the PTR just to get a taste of what's coming out. The whole point of a PTR is to test the bugs. And I've heard that there's bugs in some of the quests that people are having to dump the quest to turn it back around and go do it again just because the quest didn't work. And that's horrible, especially if you run the entire raid to do the quest and it bugs. So you have to abandon the quest and redo the raid again, so you have another repair bill on top of it. And it's really, really, this is really just not the way you do it. You don't create something halfway. PTR is supposed to be there for testing, not for let's figure out the fights so we can get a world first, because that's not cool. It's a way that you ruin the community. I mean, there's a reason why half the time when these expansions come out, they have so many problems, because everybody's just in there playing the game. They're not getting in there to actually test the mechanics and report bugs. I personally know because years ago, one of the biggest ones was Lich King. When Lich King came out, I was a huge push for that, because I mean, I love the expansion, I love the story. Back when the beta came out, yeah, we were on there to test the game. We weren't on there to figure out the mechanics, because we knew the mechanics were going to get tweaked. We weren't on there to min-max our character or whatever. Oh, this is what you get. Advertise it to everybody. It's just not cool. I personally think this is horrible, especially since Blizzard has done this thing where Let's see here if I can get this to do on screen for me. Trying to do this whole thing, so give me a second. I'm going to add a have to bear with me here. This is a whole ordeal. I'm playing with XSplit, so yeah, I know some people are like, oh, we'll use this one. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, let's take a look at this. This goes into another rant of mine. Sorry, but it's a huge rant. You see this little thing here that everybody is advertising? This cute little mount. Oh, let's go here and shop now. I don't have the expansion, by the way. But there's a lot of people out there that don't realize $90 for this. Okay, well, maybe I'll go and get the expansion, right? Okay, cool. So let's go back to the shop. And let's go to World of Warcraft. And let's do the expansion. Let's say, okay, I'm going to upgrade to the expansion, right? Okay, well, I'm going to throw all this. There's War Within. Cool. Your basic is $50. Not everybody's got $50 laying around. But you know what kills me? The fact that Epic Edition is $90 and you guys are wanting $90 for a mount. Dumbest. This is the dumbest decision I've ever seen. Now, they do have some really cute things they've done. And I'm okay with the cute things that they've done. Believe me, I'm not an advocate for, you know, not supporting things like, you know, the Help Holiday thing here where this is a charity deal. This whole thing here where you've got the 30 mount, the 6 mounts. This is a celebration. This is an insult. There's a difference. Charity, cool. You're giving money. Celebration, cool. By the way, this isn't like no expensive pack either. This is only $30. And then you have what I call the money train. Absolutely disgusting. Not a fan of it. Not a fan. There, you know, and this is the beginning of, I would say this is a showing of how much they really do care about the player base. So, I really didn't want this to become a huge negative video, but I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm not happy with it. And there's a lot of people that aren't happy with it here. And I know I'm not the only one. But anyway, this has been Plasticon. This has been a quick little video talking about what they're not doing to help anybody. And I'll see you guys around. Peace out, y'all. Bye.